Hi everyone, welcome to HDpiano. This is Joe. Today, Come On Eileen, Come On Eileen by Dexys Midnight Runners. This is the intro and verse. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. And that's where we start our next video. Now, I have to admit, I completely lost count of how many times I played that verse there, but you may have to forgive me because I think I might have played it only 3 times. But if I played it 4 times, then brilliant. If I played it 5 times, which is what you think I might have played it, then that's actually correct because part of the verse is actually in the introduction. Anyway, we start off in this piece of music in the key of F major. Cool, I'm right at the edge of my keyboard. I better not play any higher than that. And we then, very swiftly, at this halfway point in the intro, move to the key of C major. And then a bit later on, we move to D major. Okay? So, before we deal with any of that, let's think about this song. Now, this is probably, I'd say, a difficult intermediate piece. If you want to play this piece a bit easier, as in you're not quite the standard, but you really want to play it, then there are ways of doing it. So first of all, this intro, we can all do this. 1 E and a 2, 3 E and a 4 and. That's the intro there. So we can all do that. And then when we come into our sort of introduction proper, now there's quite a lot going on there, especially in the left hand. It's all just the same rhythm that I just taught you in that opening bar, but you'll find putting them together quite hard. So maybe if that you are finding, just forget about the rhythm in the left hand and just play something much simpler, which we'll describe. And then we get to our sort of like main section, which is actually halfway through our introduction, but really is the same as our verse. And the same thing will apply here. And if you get this rhythm going in the right hand, which you should be able to do because it's not that hard, you'll be able to play a simple left hand behind it. Or, if you really want to challenge yourself, play what I just played, as in what I performed at the very start. So let's go back to that intro bar. What we do here, 1 E and a 2, 3 E and a 4. Get that rhythm in your head because that's what we're doing for the next 4 bars after these opening notes. 1 E and a 2, 3 E and a 4, and 1. Like that. Okay, so we end up and 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Our thumb is on C on beat 4 and 1 E and a 2 E and a 3. And we hold an F major chord for the first beat, and then we hold on to the bottom 2 notes whilst our top note moves from C to D. 1, 2, 3. And that's an F major root position chord, nice and straightforward, the key chord. And then on beat 3, 1 E and a 2, 3. We play that chord. E, G, C, and that is a C major, not root position chord, but put the C on top, a C major first position chord. 1 E and a 2, 3. And 1 E and a 2, 3. I just found I was going like this. Like that. I was moving my thumb twice. There, and then there. Okay, with the left hand, we've gone to F now. 1 E and a 2, and then C and a 4, like that. 1 E and a 2, 3 and a 4. And actually, the left hand is pretty much entirely detached. So, and 1 E and a 2, 3 and a 4, and again E and a 2. There we are. There's some really nice articulations. Is that how you say the word? Articulations? No, articulations in this piece of music. Meaning there's lots of nice ways of playing the notes, i.e. staccato, legato, etc., etc. And in this particular instance, we've got these held notes in the right hand at the start of the bar with staccato notes in the left hand. And the staccato beat 3 as well. Did you notice that? 3. And then next bar, we go. So instead of doing F major root, we change the root note to an E flat. And that actually makes F7 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. E flat is the 7th note of F. And we've still got our root note in the bass here. We've still got our 3rd and our 5th note of the F chord. And now we've also got a 7th, making this a 7th chord of F. So we go, and 1 E and a 2, 3 E and a 4. So a bit more going on in the right hand there. And 1 E and a 2, and then 3 E and a 4. So we go to B flat after that in the left hand, and 1 E and a 2, and then B flat. And this is like B flat add 9. We've got the root note, the 3rd note, the 5th note, and then also the, you could call it the 2nd note, but it's a 9th note. We're going to call it the 9th note here, okay? And 1 E and a 2, 3 E and a 4. Now here, 3 E. We have some 16ths that roll down like that. 3 E and a 4, 3 E and a 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Like that. And one more time. And then we go like this. So this bar, this chord first of all, B flat down here, with D flat, G, B flat. This is actually B flat minor 6. Play it all, it's like that, but we left out the 5th note, and we're starting on the 3rd degree in the right hand like that. And we go 1 E and a 2, and then B flat add 9, because we've got the root, the 3rd, the 5th, and there's the 9th note. 1 E and 2, 3 and a 4. The second half of the bar is a bit simpler. So we've got our B flat minor 6, and then B flat 9 on beat 2, and then beat 3, F second inversion with F in the bass, and then beat 4, F first inversion with F in the bass. 1 E and a 2, 3 and a 4. There we go. 1 E and a 2, 3 and a 4. And if you look at how much moves from this chord to this one, if you're struggling, this goes to this, and this goes to that. So it's like you go away from each other in that top part of your hand, like that. There we go. 1 E and a 2, 3 and a 4. There we are. Now moving on. And then 1 E and a 2, 3 and a 4. And this is where the, I'd say, more mental bit of this track. This track is mental to me. I've always found it completely mental. Like it's wild and crazed. And then you watch Spaced and you're like, oh yeah, of course it is. It's utterly sort of unhinged. 1 E and a 2, 3 and a 4, 1. We end up there on the 4th bar and we're playing C sus 4. We've got our root note, our 5th note, our root note, root 5 root, and then the 4th note. 1 E and a 2, 3 and a 4. And the top voice of our right hand just plays that simple melody on crotchets, whilst the lower part of our hand harmonises with C and G, like the good old chap that it is. 1 E and a 2 and 3 and a 4. And our left hand plays all that bass line with that same rhythm, but this time just on C. 1 E and a 2, 3 and a 4. Now you could just play that with a simple bass lines like this. Oh, pardon me, I missed the chord. which to me actually sounds as good. But then if you want to sort of show off a bit. Yeah, that's it. That's the first half of our intro. Now, the next bits are all the same. So that performance went on for ages. You're like, well, this is already 10 minutes. This isn't going to take too long. Okay, let's just learn the right hand first of all. We go 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and 1 and 2 and a 3 E and a 4 and. So we're alternating between C major and C6. 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and. Learn that rhythm. Which if you're playing this song, you're probably familiar with it anyway, and you'll find this easy. 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and. 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and. That's it. Left hand here, slightly different to what we were doing before. Now we're going 1 E and a 2, 3, 4 and 1 E and a 2, 3, 4 and. So it starts rhythmically in the same way as our previous bars, but then it ends different. 1 E and a 2 E and a. See, I messed myself up by speaking and playing when I wasn't quite ready. Here we go again. I'm not going to play. I'm not going to speak. I'm not going to play. I'm just going to speak. No, I will not speak. Here we go. There we go. It might help you, okay, to think of this. Together, right, left, together, right, right, left, right, right. Together, together. You don't really need that until that bit that goes right, right, left, right. Right, right, left, right. And it's actually right, right, left, right, left. There we go. And then we go like this. Next bar. You can sort of see why I squeezed this in at the end, because it's all basically the same. The rhythm is exactly the same as that previous bar I just showed you. And the chords, we were playing C major to C6. We're now playing E minor second inversion to E minor second inversion sus4, because we've got our third note included in the second inversion, minor, and then the third note goes, replaced with the fourth note, meaning it's sus4. And we go 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and. 1, 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and the left hand just plays E in exactly the same way as we did before. 1 and a 2 E and a 3 E and 4 and at the end you play E, G on beats 4 and 4 and. 1 and 2 E and a 3, oh missed it. 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and 4 and there we go. Last time, and then this. So I just did my preferred fingering, but I kept finding that I wasn't actually always landing on that preferred fingering, and I didn't really mind. It didn't make a difference to me, as long as you don't think about it and let it sort of get hung up on it. But what you do here, when we go to the F bar, is our left hand, right hand, same rhythm as the previous bar. 1 E and a 2, 3, 4, and that's the left hand. And the right hand, we're doing this chord first of all, which is actually a second inversion of F major, but instead of playing the third, we're playing suspended second. So it's F sus2 second inversion. 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and we're alternating between that, which is our F major second inversion sus2, and this, which is just F major second inversion. So we go 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and 4 and like that. There we go. Last time, actually no, a couple more. And then Now that bar is slightly different because our left hand does do something different. We go back to that same rhythm that we did at the first half of our introduction. 1 E and a 2, 3 E and a 4. Do you remember that? That rhythm. And our our right hand just does the same thing in C. 1 and 2 E and a. But on beat 2 E and a, it goes to G major first position now. So 1 and 2 E and change, E and a 3, 4, 1 and 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 and. There we are. 1 and 2 and a 3 E and a 4 and. There we go. A couple more times with that. Last time. Then you do that once, twice, 3, 4 times again. Okay? And then once you've done that 4th time, let's just go through that. You go like this. And then at this point, you go. And then you're into your chorus, okay? So that final time, you've just repeated that 4 times. You've actually played it 5 times in a row now. This is for verse 1. After that last C to G bar, you go root position G, and you go 1 and 2 and a 3 E and 4 and 1 and 2 and that's the end. And we're then into D major and the chorus. So the rhythm in the right hand is exactly the same for the first bar of that. And what you're doing is you're playing G major and then G6, and that's it. And then the left hand, just playing octave quarter notes of G. First here. Oh no, that's not octave quarter notes. That was playing the same rhythm as before. There we go. Then down here. And that's how we end it. So G6, the G, down we go in the left hand. And we keep going for a bar of 2, 4. And then come on, Eileen, in there. Okay, one more time with those last 2 bars. Oh no, I've done the more syncopated rhythm again. Okay, now I'm not going to repeat so many times when I perform it this time because I'm aware that I'm about to hit 19 minutes. I don't want to go over 20. So here we go. I'm going to repeat it a couple of times. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, everybody. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry about the length of the video, but we got it all covered. The next video is going to be actually probably about the same length. Maybe not. And then the final one. There's not much to this. It's all quite repetitive. Final one much shorter. I'll see you there anyway. This has been Joe at HDpiano. Bye for now.